Hey everyone, it's Jamie from Independent Street Tarot and Seasons and Ritual, and I'm here for the midweek astrology tarot check-in. It is October 18th. If you guys seen the moon in the sky, it's so beautiful. It's just a sliver. We'll have the first quarter moon this weekend, and that's a good time to check in to see kind of things see how things are shaping up for this moon cycle. We are in between eclipses, so this is a big time. The energy right now, it's very interesting. It is, Helen and I keep saying it feels like we're in time slips. Time doesn't seem to be matching up like how it used to, which is good. I'm seeing this time as a great time of creation. Soon, I think with the eclipse, all the planets will be into feminine signs. I think that is what's coming up. The Schumann resonance went offline for a while, like at the beginning of the month. And honestly, I just saw that as an energetic reset. I really think this planet is in an energetic reset. With all the stuff that's going on in the Middle East, I've never seen so many people call for peace. So that's amazing. And that's really beautiful. That's rewriting stories that need to be rewritten. And so it's good for us to take in this energy, especially if we feel calm, but really start to tap into this energy of creation that is the divine feminine energy. Feminine energy creates, nurtures, it's intuitive. It doesn't matter how we present. We all have that divine feminine energy within us, and we all have that divine masculine energy within us. So right now, I really feel like we are in a huge shift of creation. Okay, so let's pull some cards. The moon is in Sagittarius today for Wednesday, and I do believe tomorrow as well. So there should be some good energy today. So things feeling a little lighter. So we're going to pull 3 cards, please, for the rest of the week. What do we need to know as a collective? Temperance. The Angel of Temperance coming in strong. That's important. She works with alchemy, right? She works with magic. Ooh, movement, 3 of Wands. And I just said the moon is in Sagittarius today. Sagittarius is a fire sign. And we had 2 come out at the end, and the Hierophant is at the bottom. And then what came out together is 6 of Cups and 10 of Cups. 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups, excuse me. 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups, which is decisions and happy family. And I see this as happy family, but like also happy earth family, like as the world. So we have temperance. This is the energy for now for the rest of this week. It's working with this energy of temperance. The angel of temperance works with alchemy. And when you temper things, you bring them up to a certain point. And it's really important if you think like other things are already at a boiling point. How do you bring it down? How do you get things to a simmer, right? And then at the same time, if things need to get moving, how do you bring it up a little at a time in order for it to make sense, in order for it to feel good, in order for you not to feel overwhelmed or the rest of the world to feel overwhelmed. And I feel this is like coming in, bing, and then we have this, bing. This new energy coming in, right? It's here. So how do we get to integrate it into ourselves and then into our communities? And you just keep working with it, guys. Use this temperance. Temperance doesn't stop, okay? But it's important for us to be aware what needs to come up and what needs to come down so we get to a good medium, right? So things can move smoothly. And also know, because this is using alchemy, this is using magic, it's just to be aware and allow things to move on their own. We don't necessarily have to keep forcing this, right? Because we have this 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands just speaks of movement. All the plans have been made, so it's time to go. And the thing is too, yeah, that's really interesting. So the thing is too, is like when we say all the plans have been made, it's like, this earth journey or where you are in life, like if this is in your astrological chart, if these things are, moving up and things are starting to align, you just go, just go. Just know that if things are feeling good, see what you need to do to kind of keep things moving. Or if things are feeling good, but you need to kind of slow it down, just see what you need to do in order to move it, whether you're slowing it down or ramping it up, but it's time for movement. Especially with this moon in Sagittarius right now, that always feels good. 7 of Cups, 7, which is interesting because we have Temperance to me. 7 is the number of the alchemist, right? 7 is the number of magic. 10 of Cups always just represents happy family. And so if we talk about this new energy that's on the earth, this is where we want to be, right? With our brothers and sisters. And this 7 of Cups comes in and it's asking you to start picking the option that brings you the most joy, that brings you the most creativity, that brings you the most love, right? That brings you the most rest, that keeps things moving in balance, right? Keeps things moving, right? At the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about working with spirit, right? And I feel this is really interesting because we're moving into all this feminine energy, right? And so like this is kind of like the old way of seeing spirit, right? Like this guy looks like the Pope or some sort of religious relic, if you will, and in the Hierophant, number 5, right? The number of change. So we're moving away from this idea of this is what spirituality looks like, right? And we're moving more into this is what spirituality looks like, whatever it looks like, to you. It's here. The energy's here. Choose what's going to make you happy and fulfilled. And it's also good, you guys, if you felt like things have been stuck or stagnant for a while, to start seeing all the options that are coming in and realizing, how do I want to feel moving forward? Well, I need to pick the option that's going to make me feel like that moving forward. You can't keep picking options that make you feel small or stuck or last year's news. Okay. You start picking the options like, yeah, this is what I'm doing now. Even if, let's say, you're doing the same job or you have the same title, but there's something, but you get to see yourself in a different light about it. Like you get to see yourself more fully realized. Or if you're changing something new or changing into something completely new, you pick the one and you pick the option that feels good to you, because this is the outcome. This is the outcome. The Hierophant does talk about working with spirit. The Hierophant can also represent gatekeeping, and it's important to see there are no more gatekeepers. That number 5 is always the number of change and grace to me. So let's change. You can still keep working with God if you'd like, but you can also work with Goddess. It's the same thing, right? Allow this creation to come in to help seed this new energy on the planet. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'll be back with Helen this weekend. Like I said, first quarter moon, I think, is on Sunday. And then Monday, we'll be moving into Scorpio season. Till then, have a great rest a couple days. If it's feeling a little, even Stevens, then just be present and be in that. It doesn't always have to be up and down. Even though world events would want us to be there. So keep calling for peace. This is so beautiful with all this that's going on. The one thing that everyone is agreeing on is peace. All right, until next time.